Hi guys, my name is Charles and you are watching Charles Salbox TV. So for sure you guys have already seen the video title and thumbnail, and in today's video I'm going to be touching on the main reasons why boxers leave their hands down during a fight or during sparring. So there are various reasons why boxers choose to leave their hands down, giving rise to some advantages and some disadvantages. But I'm going to try and summarize, provide my thoughts and opinions and some video clips to illustrate them. Let's get straight into it. Okay guys, so the first reason why a boxer might choose to have his hands down in a fight is because of showboating and taunting. Now, it's common to see that when a boxer feels that he is overwhelming his opponent and possibly ahead on points, he might try to demonstrate and send a message to his opponent and the audience that the fight for him is easy and he doesn't have to adhere to the rule of thumb that you should have your hands up at all times. The boxer will always try to play a psychological game on their opponent. Now, in these particular clips, it demonstrates what I'm talking about. Now, the second reason why a boxer might choose to lower their hands is to bait their opponent. Now, baiting is normally a technique that a boxer might choose to use to lure their opponent into an attack. So it's basically a way of getting your opponent to attack when you want them to. Now, a classic way of baiting your opponent is the pull counter. So what we're doing in the pull counter is that we have our stance, we get in stance, and then we lower the hands to signal to our opponent that we have no defense. But what happens is that when our opponent goes to jab, we just place the weight on the front part of the foot, and when the jab comes, we pull back on the rear foot and then throw the cross as the jab falls short of the target. And that would be a technical reason why a boxer might choose to lower their hands. So in these clips, it demonstrates what I was talking about. So the third reason why boxers choose to lower their hands is the Philly shell defense. So the Philly shell defense is an old school defensive style that was developed in Philadelphia, America. Now, the Philly shell was pioneered by boxers out of Philadelphia, namely George Benton, and then Tim Witherspoon, my man. You can check out his channel here in my description and on the page. A great teacher of the Philly shell. And then you have James Toney that really demonstrated how slick this particular style is and how useful it is in fights. Now, the major boxer that really propelled this, there was two of them. Major boxer was Floyd Mayweather and also Pernell Whitaker. And they really pioneered the skill and technique that was used to perform this particular defensive style. So I have a few video clips of some of the boxers to demonstrate how this style was performed. Now, the fourth reason why boxers choose to lower their hands and arms is to relax their arms. So when a boxer steps out of range and correctly identifies that the threat of danger is at a minimum, he might choose to rest his arms by lowering them. So the reason for this might just be simply because the boxer wants to relax his body and keep it light. He might have thrown a combination, and obviously due to the buildup of tension, he wants to then relax and release the tension. The boxer might also choose to lower his hands because within his game plan, it might exist that he needs to throw the jab at high volume, and lowering the hands will help him to pace himself. Now here are some clips illustrating this point. Okay guys, so the last reason I'm going to touch on for why a boxer might choose to lower his hands is the biomechanics involved in a slip and a counter. So it's very important to understand that when you are slipping a punch from an opponent, in order for you to counter, the execution of a slip and counter must be performed very swiftly. So that will include your observation time, your thinking time, your reaction time, and also the time it takes you to perform the actual technique. Obviously, there are reaction drills that you do to just improve your reaction to certain stimulus, but I'm going to demonstrate the things that you need to do for the slip. So to understand the biomechanics of the slip counter move, you need to understand that in the stance position, we have zero momentum. Just like how we are now, still we have zero momentum. So let's say that we have an opponent, an orthodox fighter who throws the jab. So the jab is going to be coming from the left side of our opponent to the center. I want to go out this way. So what I need to do is step this way and then throw the counter. So I need to perform a movement like this and then like that, okay? So the problem there is that I can push off from this, but that's not really enough, okay, to execute that move with the maximum speed that I need to. Remember, the jab is coming and I need to step out of the way and throw. So what I can do is use this hand. I would be in this position, and then as the jab comes, I would then throw this hand in this direction. Now what that does, that gives me negative momentum, which balances with positive momentum. So if you understand, let's say you're in space and you push your hand out this way, your body will go back that way. So that's the general idea of what we're doing here. So when we thrust our hand down and to the side, bah, okay, it enables us to have momentum in this direction for the purpose of slipping. And then when we thrust the arm back, bah, okay, it enables us to have momentum imploding to have for the counter. So the whole slip and counter biomechanics is actually improved by the hand going away from the face in the negative direction and then coming back to the face to implode for the counter. Okay, so I'll just demonstrate that again. Bah, okay, here, bah. From the side here, bah, from the back, bah, okay? So I have a few clips that I want to show you that illustrates what I've just been talking about. Okay guys, so we've come to the end of the video. I hope you found it informative and enjoyable to watch. Now, if you believe that there are some reasons that I may have missed, then please leave them within the comment section. Guys, if you have any video suggestions for future content, then please drop that also. So for sure, if you've liked the video, please hit that like button and share the video to anyone that you feel may benefit from watching it. Okay guys, so I've just checked up the analytics and it's saying that so many of you guys that are watching the videos aren't subscribed. I don't understand. So you need to hit that subscribe button now. Okay, do that now. And then the notification bell, yeah, do that now. And then that will allow you to stay informed of any new videos that I'm dropping out and add into the channel. Nice. So until my next video, keep training, stay blessed, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.